I may piss people off with this, but it's something I've always wanted to talk about. Depending on your upbringing, the idea of marriage and being a bride changes. As preschool, we are conditioned that we will be married. Our dad will walk us down the aisle. We'll live happily ever after. That is just the way, at least in my culture, it was. I've seen a lot of comparison about classic bride versus unique bride. I think it stems from your upbringing and your culture. Let me explain. For example, me being a bride, if I got married tomorrow, the thought of a dad walking me down the aisle is so foreign to me that it is not only not classic, but it's weird. Now, if I'm a girl who grew up with two loving parents and they're happily married, the thought of not walking down the aisle with my dad by my side would be crazy to me. In society, we're labeled as unique if, like, things aren't cookie cutter. And if you're the classic bride, you're labeled as like more boring, right? I just hate the way that even this is like described, but I also love it at the same time. As someone who would be more of a modern bride, I love the idea of being cool and like chic and different, but at the same time, I like that because that's what the fairy tale is to me. That was my life. That doesn't mean every single classic bride had a perfect upbringing and every unique bride had a terrible childhood. I could see it in like the other way too, of like you want the opposite of what you have. Like you crave the classic because you had more of a unique upbringing. The thought of a dad walking me down the aisle and things being very traditional makes me uncomfortable because as I grew up, that wasn't what like it looked like for me. And the fairy tale to me is something more unique and something more out of the box because that's what's comfortable. And truly, like, both are so cool because it just makes you, right? I don't know. I hope this makes sense, and I hope someone can relate, but it's just interesting.